Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Toast and we're looking at a game called A Story About My Uncle. This is a game that came out a little while ago and I've seen a little bit of gameplay here and there and it looks like a super cool game, so I picked it up at the recent summer Steam sale and I thought we would give it a go and play it. There should be no previous save, so we're going to confirm. I have not played this game at all in the past, so we'll see what happens. Here's a cutscene. I'll stop talking.
It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred.
So you know what's interesting is that this is all done in the dark and there's no animation. I think that's kind of a cool thing, but it leaves it more to the imagination and lets you get this sweet fade in screen. Can we go backwards? We cannot go backwards. We can only... Oh, yes, we can go backwards. Okay, I wasn't pressing WASD and use the mouse to look around.
To the lobby of my uncle's house.
Okay.
It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother.
I might take a second here and see if I can lower the mouse sensitivity just a little bit. Yes. Turn off mouse smoothing. That might be it. Leave it on 30.
Me from going, but
Oh, that feels better to me.
see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure.
Okay, so let's come up here. Can we run? No running yet. We're in this sweet house. Look at these like masks and stuff. This person travels the world very clearly, quite a lot. And I mean, lots of wood all around. And this is going to be the crux. Daddy's helmet. Is Daddy in there? Hello, Daddy? Hello? No, he's not in there. We got a map here, a sweet map that we can interact with. So we'll go ahead.
Send me postcards from his long journeys.
Look at where he's been. Canada,
From Nepal, Galapagos,
Argentina,
Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River.
Australia,
This was the first time
China.
he left without a word, without sending cards.
So it looks like Daddy left, and we don't know where he went. He doesn't love us or
I
something?
had visited Uncle Fred's house countless.
Really? This is a very cool house. Look outside
but in the
here.
locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen
We're going to
before.
find something in the locker.
It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred
Interesting.
used.
We're going to find an adventure suit. That's
Small
probably going to be for
inside.
us, and we're going to fit inside of it. So that's cool. It looks like this game takes place as a father telling a story to his son. Grappling hook.
Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on.
I think if I was
Like it
there, I think I would try that on as well. Look at that. We got this fly, like steampunky thing. Are we wearing a Band-Aid? Is there a Band-Aid on our finger? Yeah, there's totally a Band-Aid on our finger. That's pretty funny. Men on the Moon. After Perfect Touchdown. This one looks like science and stuff. The Titanic was up there. Let's go up into the dark.
The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory.
Observatory.
There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage.
Really? So are we going to
Fred
dispose
warned
ourselves?
me not to touch any of his things. But,
Fire equipment.
as I said, I was a curious child.
You know, curiosity in a child is not a bad thing to have. Welcome to Fred OS version 0.03. Pull the lever to launch. Here we go. Yoop. Okay, so I suppose we go onto it. We can't zoom anymore. And there's something spad. Oh, pad. Money sign pad. Okay. I guess oh, it took control. We're standing on it. And away we go. Right? Up through the sky. Oh my goodness. I would like to look down. Oh, and we're flying. And the music comes in. This is a revelatory moment. A story about my uncle. That's a pretty sweet intro to a game. I have to say that has me very intrigued, very, very almost hooked in a way. And I'm quite excited to see where we go with this. Got some loading, quick loading. Got some wind sounds. Oh, hello. That was kind of sudden. Where are we? What is this world?
I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then
Oh,
I didn't care so much about where I was going or how I would get home.
okay. So I can hold down right click to do this sweet like jump like I'm Winston. Okay, we do have a run now. We can't zoom on things anymore. Progress has been saved. Okay, we're gonna keep on running.
Protected me from falls on the ground, but not in water.
So it can't
I
swim.
couldn't swim with this thing on. Best be careful.
Best be careful. And I don't think I can. Yeah, so that has to be used on the ground. Interesting. Ooh, that's kind of scary. What's down here? Is this just like a safety area? Like you didn't make it up? Yeah, looks like it. So we'll keep going, keep moving across this bridge. Charge up the suit and release the power jump. So that's just a power jump. Okay, good to know. So we have like a normal jump and a power jump.
I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who?
I mean,
Were they now?
this guy is very like unfazed considering he just flew pretty much into like a mysterious world of mystery. Charge up the suit and release while running. Yeah, okay. This was poor. We've fallen to our deaths. Okay, charge up the suit and release right bumper while sprinting to power leap. I have a controller plugged in, but I'm using keyboard and mouse. Okay, so we don't jump or anything like that. We just have to do. Ooh, what is
Found a
this?
strange gizmo. Some sort of
Collectible.
measuring tool that Fred must have built. It seemed to be done measuring though, so I took the results to give to Fred.
Oh, I'm such a helpful child. I'm like, I did steal your suit and I did go into your home and touch the things you explicitly told me not to do, but I'll also pick up your information and try and be helpful there. Okay, so we got to charge, sprint. Oh, I did. It's gonna take a little while to get used to not jumping. So what I have been doing is what I did there is I jumped normally with my normal jump instead of just letting go with a power jump like that. I think this must be another collectible, right? Ooh, yes.
How did you know Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves. I knew it was him because the place was littered with empty packages of his favorite hiking foods. Canned soups.
Truffle mac and cheese in a tube?
Noodles.
I don't
Kid
understand.
food. That sounds gross.
Yo, this kid knows what's up.
It's not that bad.
No, I think you're
One
wrong.
winter, Uncle Fred and I went hiking into the mountains, and we were surprised by a blizzard. We were stuck in a small cabin for 2 days.
I will survive.
And all we ate was tube food and cold canned goulash as well. Your grandmother was worried sick, but I thought it was all
right, so
exciting.
I was silent there for the text and the audio, which is kind of cool. It looks like Uncle Fred likes to take us on these wacky journeys. I mean, we were attacked by a bear or something in the Arctic. That one I let go in time, I thought, but it must not have. I must not have if I didn't. So we'll come through here and jump. It does feel. Oh man, I have to say that right there, but it does feel very good to play right now, and I am actually more than satisfied as long as I am playing the game accurately to my own ability, if that makes sense. If I do it right, the game feels good. If I do it wrong, game doesn't feel good. Now, I wonder if there's anything over to the right there. Over here? It doesn't look like it. We can make this jump. Oh, do you think we can go up onto the middle there? Are we sinking? How are these rocks floating? I would like a suit like this in real life. That would be pretty hip, being able to just fly to our upgrade.
The power core I found activated the suits.
I have a grapple device now.
It must have been left here by my uncle.
Oh, it's like flying. This is not like a proper grapple. It's like a tractor beam. Like we're defying gravity. Like the song. I want you to try defying gravity. Okay. So it's something about things lighting up when I'm in grapple range. And I gotta hold it for a long enough time. I didn't quite grapple onto the item I think it wanted me to grapple onto, but I mean, that's okay. And we have to keep in mind.
The sort of symbol everywhere I grappled.
Okay.
I noticed similar symbols already there.
So he grapples in those locations. We don't have to grapple in those locations. You know, we could stick it to the man and not grapple like Uncle Fred grappled. But I think, you know, for now, we'll follow the helpful lead of our adult charge who we need to find. By releasing right mouse button, you will fly forward and fall to our death into the water. So we'll sprint, make sure we don't hit the top there, and we'll easily make that. And this definitely feels like the kind of game where you want to... Oh, okay, so you have to touch the ground in between grapplings. That's how you charge. You touch the ground and it charges that way. And it looks like we have... we'll eventually get an upgrade for another 2 charges, I think. Because we have another 2 circles on our thing. I'm going to go to the left here because he's clearly been over there. And there's a collectible. Cool. That was a mistake. So we're just going to come back to where we have our last save, which is right here, which is fine. We'll make that no problem. And we're going to have to wait a little bit here just so it comes back. Right now should be good. And we'll let go and we'll fly. I believe I can fly. So far, I really like this game. It's pretty attractive. Combine the jump and the grapple to reach higher. Ooh, not what I meant to do. Yeah, it's a pretty attractive game on the surface of it, and I mean the controls are very fluid, and so I'm super exciting. Power leap and grapple will let you reach far off areas.
The adventure suit was fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. So I hit space to jump that time instead.
I could fly
So we go this way.
through the air at
Boom.
great speed.
But you know, because this is a story, it could be an unreliable narrator, and maybe our dad is just lying to us. You know, he's telling us a fantastic story just because why not? We're a small child and we want to go to bed, and we're the world's greatest. We are the world's greatest. I guess we go that way. No. Oh, we did it. Make sure we nab the save point. Oh, that's not a save point. That's a grapple point. Oh, okay. So I think we have to just fly us up there. So that's cool. We got these nice little guideposts telling us where to go and how to go. I guess this is kind of, does constitute kind of the tutorial area still. There we go. When grappling a moving object, you will follow along. Oh, when I grapple areas as well, it leaves a mark of, like, hey, you've grappled here already. That's cool. That's good to know. All right, we can get this guy. So if we just... Boom. Nailed it. And we let go now. We should have enough speed just to fly out here. I love it. I love this game so far. Lots of fun. Cool gameplay. Sweet mechanics. I always loved using Samus's grapple beam in all the Metroid games. Specifically Primes 1, 2, and 3. But specifically Metroid Prime 1. I mean, that was... Growing up, when I was younger, that was my wheelhouse. That game was... everything. Everything I played. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. What is this symbol? What does it mean? Did I miss collectibles? I'm so excited. I have this childhood sense of what are you... What? Have a nose. Worth it. I would do it again. And let's go for a flight. Oh, that's so cool. What are these other symbols, though? He still has a nose. I don't know. Let's just come around here. Can we grapple indefinitely? Let's find out. I'm going to just hold on to this and indefinitely grapple. I guess as long as we don't reach our destination, we can and will grapple indefinitely. Easy stuff. Good stuff. Look down below. More water. I've always had a fascination with water in video games. Ever since I, could experience that sort of thing. That's something that I looked for in all of my games. I had these maps for Unreal Tournament 2004 that were completely water maps. Most of it was underwater, and there were boats and stuff. Easily some of my favorite maps to play, with or without people, just because you could see water dynamics and fluids and physics and stuff. I'm stuck. That was awful. I hate this. No, I'm kidding. I don't. I saw a spinning one earlier. There it is. Okay, we've caught it. And now we're spinning. And now I'm not quite sure where we go. Is it over there? If we got the trajectory right, and I'm not quite sure we did. We did not. We're going to fall to our death. Goodbye, goodbye, cruel world. I'm dumb. Goodbye, cruel world. Okay, so we got to do what we did before and charge up. We've got to get enough speed here and get close enough. This should do it. Look, we have like speed lines coming around us. We could just jump up here. What do these symbols mean? I'm so curious. And we'll power jump. I'm very much enjoying this, if you guys can't tell. So we'll keep moving forward. We'll just jump here. Is this another charge thing? You found a second power core. You can now grapple 2 times before landing. Very convenient, and I like how early we get it, because that's definitely going to give us some flexibility and some movement options. For instance, like that allow us to save ourselves, except we didn't save ourselves that time. But we were right about the gauntlet. It shows how much energy, or how many energy grapples we have left. No, okay. This game makes me want to move fast, which is why we're dying so much. It's because it has that kind of Mirror's Edge feeling of like free running and just going for it and getting the speed built up and just never stopping. And I love that. I love that so much. It's like a kind of a cute story-based version of Mirror's Edge in a way. Just, that it has a similar feel to the game. Maybe not a similar mechanic, but a similar feel. I think we can make this just barely. Very nice. And let's charge our jump up and power jump up. This is good. And I feel like I must have... Like, why is this down here? Like, why are there so many lower levels to this area? The other thing it has kind of started... If you can't tell already, has me figuring out and doing is looking for secrets and looking for collectibles, because we know they exist. Oh, that's not a grapple thing. That's just like a cool lit symbol that someone placed there. And we'll just keep on moving up. Move on up before you go. No, that's a different song completely. Here's our grapple point. Look around, see if we can find anything. I bet you can get up there. Maybe not from those. But if we came up here and then power jumped? Maybe not. Let's just keep going and see if we can get a little more story mode in before we end this episode. Come back, friend. Come back. Come back, friend. Hello, friend. I love this. It's so cool. It's really cool. And we'll come around here. Woo! I love the band-aid on our finger. That's probably one of my favorite, I'm going to say aesthetic choices of the game. But it's not really an aesthetic choice. It's more of just an artistic choice, which there's a difference, I think. You got to look at the etymology of the word and that sort of thing and kind of just analyze and see what it means. And really, I'd say aesthetic is maybe more closely related to the mood of their setup here, while detail of a band-aid there is more just art choice and art leadership. Leadership, I meant like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, man? You know, like, I slowed down, and I don't have my thing anymore. So this
Did you
is
ever see any of Fred's
story mode.
experiments yourself?
Oh,
Yes,
cute kid.
I actually helped him collect samples for his research sometimes.
To learn about them?
That's right. We found all sorts of things.
What did we
One
find?
time, we went to the forest and found a small pool of water that was full of eggs.
Eggs? Were there chickens in the forest?
No, not chicken eggs. These were small and jelly-like. Hundreds of them. Fred told me that they were frog eggs. He was in for a surprise, though. Guess what happened?
They were snake
What?
eggs.
What happened?
Well, we took some eggs back home, and one day, Fred woke up with bites all over his body.
That's my nightmare
Turns
right
out
there.
It wasn't frog eggs after all. It was mosquito eggs.
Oh, that is just,
Ah, poor Fred.
I know.
that's my nightmare.
He did find real frog eggs eventually. He told me that they were very, very special, but I don't know what happened to them.
So you're telling me that a guy who builds a suit like this doesn't know the difference between frog eggs and mosquito eggs? I mean, that seems a little far-fetched to me. Speaking of far-fetched, that is a Pokemon, I believe. My mind is kind of in multiple places because of the recent release of Pokemon Go, but here we go. Oh, we're just going to fly through the world. It's so good. The sense of speed and motion is so good. I love it. Woo! And you can do so much more with the grappling, but you can also do a lot without it too.
These blue lights, did Fred put them here? Or was somebody else here as well?
Yo, plot twist, this becomes just a horror game, and that's it. Like this is actually Outlast 3. But I think this is a good natural stopping place for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, also let me know. I'm enjoying myself tremendously. If you guys can't tell, I really like what I've seen so far. So I think I'm going to keep going with this for a little bit. In the meantime, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.